student of BCV Memorial Public School, is here to narrate the story Pride and Prejudice for all of you. Pride and Prejudice. Pride and Prejudice is a timeless classic written by Jane Austen. Jane Austen was an English novelist who is known for her 6 complete novels. Among them, the highly adapted are Pride and Prejudice and Sense and Sensibility. Pride and Prejudice follows the turbulent relationship between Elizabeth Bennet, the daughter of a country gentleman, and Fitzwilliam Darcy, a rich aristocratic landowner. The novel opens with one of the most famous lines in English literature. It is a truth universally acknowledged that a single man in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a wife. The statement is seemingly what Mrs. Bennet thinks as she sets her sights on the newly arrived Bingley, who she is sure will make a suitable husband for one of her daughters. At a ball, Bingley takes an intimate interest in the beautiful and shy Jane. The encounter between his friend Darcy and Elizabeth is less cordial. Although Austen shows them intrigued by each other, she revises the convention of first impressions. The pride of rank and fortune and prejudice against the social inferiority of Elizabeth's family hold Darcy aloof, while the pride of self-respect and prejudice against Darcy's snobbery hold Elizabeth equally aloof. The pompous calling soon arrives, hoping to marry one of the Bennet sisters. Mrs. Bennet steers him offer of marriage. He instead became engaged to her friend Charlotte. During this time, Elizabeth encounters the charming Wickham. There is a mutual attraction between the two, and he informs her that Darcy has denied him his inheritance. After Bingley abruptly departs for London, Elizabeth's dislike of Darcy mounts as she became convinced that he is discouraging Bingley's relationship with Jane. Darcy, however, has grown increasingly fond of Elizabeth, admiring her intelligence and vitality. While visiting the now married Charlotte, Elizabeth sees Darcy, who professes his love for her and proposes. A surprised Elizabeth refuses his offer, and when Darcy demands an explanation, she accuses him of breaking up Jane and Bingley and of denying Wickham his inheritance. Darcy subsequently writes Elizabeth a letter in which he explains that he separated the couple largely because he did not believe Jane returned Bingley's affection. He also discloses that Wickham, after squandering his inheritance, tried to marry Darcy's then 15-year-old sister in an attempt to gain possession of her fortune. With this revelation, Elizabeth begins to see Darcy in a new light. Shortly thereafter, the youngest Bennet sister, Lydia, elopes with Wickham. The news is met with great alarm by Elizabeth, since the scandalous affair, which is unlikely to end in marriage, could ruin the reputation of the other Bennet sisters. When she tells Darcy, he pursues Wickham to marry Lydia, offering him money. Despite Darcy's attempt to keep his intervention a secret, Elizabeth learns of his action. At the encouragement of Darcy, Bingley subsequently returns, and he and Jane became engaged. Finally, Darcy proposes again to Elizabeth, who this time accepts. There ends the story. Hope you all enjoyed the novel. Thank you.